ago.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
I get knocked out, but I get up again. I get knocked out, but I get up again. I get knocked out, but I get up again. I get knocked out, but I get up again. I get knocked out, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked out, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked out, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked out, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked out, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked out, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked out, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked out, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside, we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you, and hurt you, and hurt you, and hurt you, and hurt you.
I get like all the pretty colors. It just fell apart, so I flung it in the fire to burn with all the others. 'Cause I never get it right.
As we begin to get things started here at Ultimate X, the first match will see the Legacy United States Championship title be up for grabs as Casey Marr looks to become the first ever Legacy Grand Slam champion. Yes, folks, this man has held all titles. The only title holding him back from achieving Grand Slam status is in the possession of that man, Stephen Shaw. As you can tell that the crowd really does not love Stephen Shaw at the moment. Stephen Shaw already lost one of his titles, losing the World Championship at Supercard Chicago 2. Will it be the same fate for the Legacy United States Championship? As we prepare to get things rolling, as the title gets hoisted in the air, this match official. Casey Marr, Stephen Shaw. The bell rings as both tie up. Casey Marr in control, dropping Shaw to the ground, to the mat. As he picks him up and drops him back to the mat. Stephen Shaw with some offense there as he just flexes to the crowd Casey Marr has held world titles, has held the Intercontinental Championship, he's held the Tag Team Championship. He is trying to achieve Grand Slam status here tonight as Stephen Shaw taunting his opponents. A Hurricane Rana, a helicopter Hurricane Rana by Stephen Shaw. A man that size shouldn't be able to do that. Stephen Shaw wearing blue, patriotic with some flag socks and some white boots. He's really embracing this United States champion model and flow. He's able to get out. Reversal as he strikes Casey Marr straight in the face. Caught that time. And a spinning elbow strike by Stephen Shaw as he taunts in the corner. These two competitors, any of these two men can walk out as champion. Stephen Shaw can walk out and potentially continue to upset the world, and we already saw him upset the world at Back 4 Blood in Japan when he was able to beat Tommy Jordan Jr. for the Legacy United States Championship. Can he pull up the upset here tonight and retain his championship against Casey Marr? Casey Marr, a man that lost his Legacy 3-point World Heavyweight Champion at Supercard Chicago after Derek, who had the X1 briefcase in his possession, was able to cash in on the most opportune time and to become the new champion. Derek, who will have his first championship defense in the main event here tonight at Ultimate X. Also yet to come, we have the Legacy Women's X1 ladder match and the Men's X1 ladder match, where 6 competitors of each of their divisions will have the opportunity to achieve and get the ultimate opportunity and be able to get the X1 briefcase. We saw Cynthia Terry walk out last year as the women's X1 briefcase holder. She will be in action later on tonight against JBF. That's going to be an interesting match. Casey Marr on the top rope, looking to go back, and a moonsault, not able to connect as Stephen Shaw was able to get his knees up in the air. Stephen Shaw in possession of Casey Marr. Stephen Shaw with that Rana went up to the top rope and hit that Rana on Casey Marr. Like I said, we have many great matches. With the main event, Tommy Jordan challenges Derek for the Legacy 3-point World Heavyweight Champion. And what about Rob Kanan taking on Joe Crimson, as Joe Crimson has to defend his title potentially 2 times. As if he could get past Rob Kanan, he will need to defend his title once again against Charles Storm. But if Rob Kanan is able to walk away as a new champion, he will then have to walk into another match and defend against Charles Storm. That all happens here tonight. And Stephen Shaw meeting the knee of Casey Marr. We have a lot of great matches. It's going to be an amazing night as Casey Marr picking up his opponent, able to get out of that predicament. Again, going for a roll-up pin. Could it be enough to retain? And kick out at 2.5 by Casey Marr. Not enough to walk away as still the U.S. champion. Stephen Shaw is going to have to figure something out. He's going to have to try everything. He's going to have to pull everything out of the book to retain and beat Casey Marr. Casey Marr, established veteran here in Legacy World Wrestling, made his debut at Legacy 4 last April. Picks him up, drops him to the mat. Stephen Shaw continuing to taunt the crowd and his opponents. Sends him onto the outside. Casey Moore. What's his plan here? As he goes. Power bomb onto the outside. Good gracious that it is padded. One more feet away and Stephen Shaw would have hit the concrete floor. Stephen Shaw dropping him onto the ground. If you haven't noticed, the outside is padded extra tonight because ladders are going to be involved in 2 matches here tonight. The women's X1 ladder match and the men's X1 ladder match. We don't want no one to hurt themselves, so we have extra padded here tonight in this arena here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the home of the Pirates, of the Penguins, of the Steelers. So much other teams, but tonight it is the home of the 2019 Ultimate X pay-per-view and home of the 2 X1 ladder matches. Casey Moore on the outside, the ref beginning the count. Let's not forget it is a 20 count. The 20 count, the count out does benefit Stephen Shaw as he is the champion. If this match ends in a count out, Stephen Shaw is still the champion. As well as there's a disqualification, Casey Moore is going to have to probably keep his head super cold here tonight and not worry about getting heated. If he gets heated, we know Casey Moore is a man you do not want to face in the ring when he's angry. We all saw what he did a few months ago when he faced off against his tag team partner Nicholas Rodriguez, where he hit a low blow on him to walk away and get DQ'd, sending a message. They would then go on to be able to walk and set aside the differences and continue to walk as the GOAT Squad. Can we see Casey Moore tap into that anger here tonight in this opening match against Stephen Shaw? Stephen Shaw, not very liked by the people in this arena and not liked by many people in the back. The locker room, he's not even allowed to dress in the locker room. The locker room is so alienated against him that they do not allow him to dress with them. And I wouldn't blame him after what he's done in the past. And a cutter by Stephen Shaw out of nowhere. Could it be enough to walk out? Kick out by Casey Moore. Not enough to retain. Stephen Shaw, like I said before, is going to have to open up that book of tricks. He's going to figure out what he needs to do. Casey Moore, on the other hand, is doing so much. He's working on body parts. He's working on his opponents. As you can see, Stephen Shaw bloodied. Blood raining down his face. Let's not forget that you don't normally see blood like that in any other promotion in the world. Legacy of Wrestling has recently said that they want to be more chaotic, more bloody, more appealing to the hardcore fans. And we're seeing that right now as Stephen Shaw wearing that crimson mask. Casey Moore kick to the face with the knee. Stephen Shaw trying to lay some strikes down on the knee to meet Stephen Shaw in the middle. Casey Moore not done as he picks up Stephen Shaw, drops him, kick to the rib cage and a shin kick to the face. Stephen Shaw not giving up as he fails to connect with that move. Stephen Shaw in the air gets dropped on his back. Casey Moore, the ref, going for the pin. Could it be enough as Stephen Shaw is able to kick out at 2.5? This match is potentially one of the best matches that Stephen Shaw has had. We saw him put on a great match against Joe Crimson at Supercard Chicago 2. Can this man be able to put Casey Marr to the limit as he grabs Casey Marr? A low blow, the ref's going to call it. The ref is going to call this match. And an uppercut to the ref. Steven Shaw not giving any. getting geared up for the first X1 ladder match, which is the women's 6 women. Really no Star Chick qualified for this match at Supercard Chicago 2 when she beat Gata Negra. We have formerly known as Bex Galaxy, Rush. We have Suki Amari. We have Riley Marie Boulay. We have Seven Sky. And then we have the debut of Zinda Chang. All 6 competitors looking to capture that briefcase that is suspended on from the ceiling. Whoever retrieves the briefcase will be able to walk out of here with it, and with that briefcase in her possession can cash in at any time, any place, whenever they want to, for the Legacy Valkyrie Women's Championship or the Legacy Women's World Championship. Speaking of the Legacy Women's Valkyrie title, that is going to be defended later on as Cynthia Terry takes on JBF. But right now, let's focus on this ladder match. No ladders have been introduced into the ring. All 6 competitors really just trying to work on each other, trying to inflict as much damage as they can, trying to slow each other down, so when the time comes for a ladder to be introduced and for someone to climb up, it is much easier to retrieve a briefcase when the other opponents are already tired, already sore from getting their head kicked in, or getting knees to the face, or getting kicked. Seven Sky and Star Chick inside of the ring. Seven Sky, she signed to Legacy Wrestling months ago, but tonight she makes her official debut. Suki Amari, once upon a time, a member of the infamous War faction, where she debuted alongside AJ Bannon, Ace Adams, and Aaron Hernandez. But tonight, Suki Amari, sporting a red hair look, looking to potentially finally get her opportunity to shine. Also we have Rush in there, a member of the Wolfpack, former women's champion as Bex Galaxy, but tonight a whole new name, a whole new look, possibly a whole new outlook on the business of Seven Sky with that kick, taking Syra Lee, having her impact onto the ladder that had to hurt, as Seven Sky with a ladder in her possession. These matches are known to be dangerous when ladders are introduced. Reason why we have extra padding on the outside. If one of these competitors takes a fall to the outside, it will be easier for them to recover. But if we had traditional steel barricades, one of these competitors would possibly lose an eye or possibly bleed to death if that was the case. But good thing the arena specialists are guys in the back, are technical guys, the guys who set everything up, were smart to put padding on the barricades. For that exact reason, we don't want none of these competitors to walk out of here and not have a career after tonight. This is on in front, folks. It's all about the business as Zinda Chang just with that crossroads against Riley Marie Boulay. Riley Marie Boulay, she debuted at Back 4 Blood officially as a member of the Legacy roster, where she would go on to lose the match due to interference by Gata Negra and Whitney Young. Whitney Young, who is the interim Uprising Women's Champion, she will be in action the night before No Surrender next month in July against JDF. JDF, who we all know is competing against Cynthia Terry later on tonight. Jinda Chang, the Chinese wrestler, trying to make an impact here tonight, as well as Starchick, who was raised in the Lucha Libre style. Riley Marie Boulay, who likes to call herself the lady of professional wrestling. Is it true? Can she back it up? Can she walk away as the X1 briefcase holder here tonight? We have Rush, who, like I said before, former women's champion. She won the title against Maurice Valentine and Evelyn Diaz after dark. She then would go on to lose it. As we can see, Seven Sky on top of the ladder, looking to try to climb for the briefcase, and she gets taken down as Suki Amari able to hit her with that V-trigger mean strike. Like I said, Rush, she lost her title at Legacy 5 when she would go by the name of Best Galaxy against the current champion, Scarlett Rodriguez. So you have to assume that she is out to reclaim and out to reintroduce herself into the main event picture. Let's not get the winner here as Seven Sky climbs up. Jinda Chang joining her. Jinda Chang striking against Seven Sky. Seven Sky will have nothing more but to make an impact in her debut. As Starchick looking to push the ladder, Suki Amari joining her as both competitors tumble to the mat. As this match gets a little more chaotic with Riley with the ladder in her possession. Steel ladders. That ain't aluminum foil, folks. That is not an aluminum ladder. That will not break as easily as Riley Marie Boulay climbs the ladder top in possession of the briefcase. Can she be able to do it as Jinda Chang trying to push the ladder? She can't do it. Trying to have Starchick help her out. As you can see, both these competitors able to take down Riley Marie Boulay. The lady of professional wrestling is out on the outside. Jinda Chang and Starchick go at it. As Suki Amari in possession of the ladder. Suki Amari, she's been around. She knows what legacy wrestling is about. She's never tasted victory as great as this. Can tonight be her night finally? Can she be able to get it done like her significant counterpart, Dixon Moore, was able to do it at Back 4 Blood, but was then stripped of the world title, which the world title is now in the possession of Joe Crimson. Joe Crimson will have to face two men here tonight, potentially. Not forget, Joe Crimson will have to face against Rob Kamen. He's going to have to face off against Rob Kamen. Rob Kamen, a former Legacy World Champion who beat Duncan Raucher at the Nuclear Finals, where Charles Storm would return and challenge Rob Kamen at Pro Legacy 5. Rob Kamen would go on to lose against Charles Storm at Legacy 5 in April. But Rob Kamen finally gets his rematch, his well-deserved rematch. He deserves a rematch, and tonight he gets it against Joe Crimson. Not to forget that the winner of that match will go on to face Charles Storm in the co-main event. As Suki Amari, sorry, so much Asian wrestlers. Oh, Suki Amari taking down Starchick, now in possession of the X1 briefcase. Cynthia Terry won it last year. Will we see Starchick be able to walk out of here? Riley able to take her down. Chaos inside of the ring. All competitors having a target in mind. All competitors battling on the outside of Seven Sky climbing up to the ladder. Folks, is it enough for Seven Sky to walk out as Seven Sky unhooks the briefcase? Devin Sky is the 2019 X1 briefcase holder. She now holds the keys to the future of this promotion. The future of this company is in her hands. The future of the women's division is in her grasp as we watch the highlights of this X1 ladder match. Let's not forget that we still have the men's X1 ladder match to come. But for now, congratulations to Devin Sky as she makes an impact.
There are 1,440 minutes in a day. There are 1,440 minutes in a day. Only 6 of them matter. Brute Adidas Wrestling.
getting geared up for this match between Andre Wilson and Alexander Aldo. Let's not forget that the winner of this match goes on to face Mike Storm at No Surrender for the vacant Legacy Junior World Heavyweight Championship. Who will walk away here tonight victorious? Let's talk about Andre Wilson. Andre Wilson, 3-time Junior Heavyweight World Champion. Would love to get the big number 4. Alexander Aldo has held the Legacy United States Champion. He's held the Legacy Tag Team Championships alongside his tag team partner Brian Cole. He is, alongside his tag team partner Brian Cole, the first ever Legacy Tag Team Champions. All he needs is to capture the Legacy Junior Heavyweight World Championship, and he can go down in history as the man to hold historic titles. He's already in the record books. He already has a good career being the first ever tag team champions alongside Brian Cole. He's had a historic career alongside Andre Wilson as well. Andre Wilson coming back just in February, coming back after nearly a year hiatus. He looks to come back to the top, to the spotlight. He looks to return to the spotlight once again. Kicked out by Alexander Aldo. Alexander Aldo, he's been in the spotlight. He's been in big matches. He's competed around the world. He's gone to Japan. He's gone to the United Kingdom. He's here tonight fighting to be potentially amongst the top of the junior heavyweight division, as he taunts his opponent, just disrespecting his opponent after over and over. Disrespect to Andre Wilson. Andre Wilson, a man who's had it very rough here in Legacy World Wrestling. He had to compete against the War faction. He had to compete against many competitors when he held the junior heavyweight world title, and tonight he competes against Alexander Aldo. Alexander Aldo, he's won the US title, he's won tag team titles, he's a 2-time tag team champion. Only 2 tag teams hold that achievement of being 2-time tag team champions. It's all, these two have really had historic careers. They've made history. They've competed in many venues around the world. Tonight, their paths, their journeys collide. Only one man will be able to walk out of here with the victory, with the W in their record. The other competitor will have to walk out of here with the loss on their record, with the loss, saying that they lost to the other. And I'm pretty sure none of these men, not one of these men, want to walk out of here with the loss. Both these guys want to walk out of here winning. And Andre Wilson keep going, continuing to go for the pin. Alexander Aldo able to kick out. Andre Wilson reversed by Alexander Aldo as that uppercut. Alexander Aldo continuing to taunt his opponents as he gives him a little not so friendly gesture. Alexander Aldo, one of the leaders of the Wolfpack, recently recruited ZZ West to their crusade. Will that shift the atmosphere for the Wolfpack? As the Wolfpack now, technically they have the Intercontinental title amongst their ranks. Will they be able to have potentially at no surrender the Legacy Junior Heavyweight World title amongst their ranks too? Or will Andre Wilson be able to shatter the dreams of Alexander Aldo here tonight? Alexander Aldo says that he's going to go on to win here tonight. He's going to go on to beat Mike Storm and then become the first man to hold the tag team title, the US title, and the junior heavyweight world title. But he has to face off against the man that's held that title. A man that's held that title not once, not twice, but 3 times in his career. He's the face, he's the man, he's the ace of the junior heavyweight division. Even though a certain other ace won at Legacy 5, Andre Wilson is the ace. Andre Wilson has faced Mike Storm before and beat Mike Storm. So it would be interesting to see a rematch of their Legacy 5 encounter at No Surrender. But Alexander Aldo and Mike Storm have never met inside of a ring against each other. It would be interesting for either of these men to match up against Mike Storm. Mike Storm, a man that's known for putting on 5-star performances, for putting on matches of the night, for leaving his heart on the ring, on the mat. Andre Wilson countered by Alexander Aldo as he continues to taunt his opponent, picks him up, suplex to the mat. The crowd here in Pittsburgh just rooting for Andre Wilson to upset Alexander Aldo, to send Alexander home. Again, disappointed. We saw that Collins was able to put Alexander Aldo away at Supercard Chicago 2. Reason why he's not going to be competing in the Legacy X1 briefcase ladder match later on tonight. Reason why he's not competing in that match. Collins was able to put him away to qualify to pick the final spot. So tonight, Alexander Aldo needs to figure out a way, a plan to walk away with the win. As Andre Wilson digging into the submission, knee to the back of Alexander Aldo. Andre Wilson not able to connect there. Not able to connect as he does the signature taunt, signifying that he's going to try to make an impact in this match, but no, Andre Wilson continuing to apply that headlock to Alexander Aldo. Both these competitors with so much to lose here tonight. None of them want to go home with the loss. As Andre Wilson picking up Alexander Aldo, dropping him on his knee, as he don't even know what's going to happen next. As Andre Wilson once again picking up Alexander Aldo. Alexander Aldo with the counter. Picking him up. Leaning him on the ropes. What's the plan? As he just strikes him. Strike after strike. As he falls to the mat. Alexander Aldo has to figure out a game plan. He has to figure out what else he has to do. As he looks to go for the signature arm lock. An arm lock submission maneuver. Will it be enough to walk away with the win? As Andre Wilson able to get out, able to escape the arm lock. Taunting his opponent as he goes, throws him into the corner, throws him into the mat. Going for the pin. Could it be enough to walk away? As kick out by Andre Wilson at 2.5. These competitors, technical wrestling at their finest. No flashy moves, no moves to buzz the crowd, if you can say. These two guys are just going technical, submissions, arm locks, so much more, trying to wear each other down. Andre Wilson going to have to try to escape this. Alexander Aldo able to let go, throws him into the ropes. What's next? Andre Wilson able to reverse him, throws him into the ropes once again onto the outside. A strike to the midsection. Sends him back to the ring. Alexander Aldo. Reversal by Andre Wilson. Andre Wilson picking him up. No. Reversal by Aldo. Aldo with the clothesline to the corner. He looks to pick him up. Drops him back to the mat. Going for another arm lock. Continuing to wrench, to just apply pressure to the head, to the neck of Andre Wilson. Andre able to get out. Another strike to the midsection. And a cutter. A cutter by Alexander Aldo. He was going for that knee to the back. Clothesline by Andre Wilson. Andre Wilson looking a little fired up. I think he's tired of being technical. Reversal by Alexander Aldo. Alexander Aldo potentially also tired of being physical. As both competitors trying to get the upper hand against each other. Andre Wilson with that clothesline. Reversal by Alexander Aldo. He looks. Andre Wilson able to get control. And now to the shoulder. He's going for something there. Not able to connect. Picking him up. Reversal by Andre Wilson, by Alexander Aldo. And a strike to the face. Continuing to taunt his opponent. Beginning to taunt the crowd. Both these competitors, like I said before, wanting to go home with the win. Reversal by Alexander Aldo. Alexander Aldo going for the pump handle. Drops him. The ref going for the pin. Could it be enough to put him away as Alexander Aldo is going to no surrender to face off against Mike Storm. Folks, we have it. It's official. Alexander Aldo faces Mike Storm at No Surrender for the vacant Legacy Junior Heavyweight World Championship. As we watch the highlights of this technical matchup between these competitors, these Legacy veterans. These two men have been around since the inception of Legacy World Wrestling, and we finally saw them collide. Tonight, Alexander Aldo is victorious, and he has a one-way ticket to Mike Storm and No Surrender. Folks, it is now time to get serious. Alexander Aldo will be competing for the Junior Heavyweight World title.
Driving distracted is like driving blindfolded. Don't let safety out of your sight. Don't drive distracted.
as we gear up to this Legacy Valkyrie Women's Championship match between two members of the famous GOAT Squad, JBF, also known as Jocelyn Babyface, the current Legacy Uprising Women's Champion, will face Whitney Young at Uprising Los Angeles next month. And then we got this woman, the current champion, Cynthia Terry. Any information on Cynthia Terry?
Cynthia Terry, she is the bigger person a lot, like by like a solid like 7 inches in this match. And she's, yeah, like you said earlier, they're both part of the GOAT Squad faction, but Cynthia stating that she doesn't care that JBF is part of the same faction as her. She said she will still kick her ass, so that is a pretty big deal. And yeah, she's the current champion. She won it at Legacy 5.
The bell rings this match beginning. Cynthia Terry
she also won
off hot.
the X1 briefcase last year. And she's on her 2nd championship reign. And as far as we know, she wants to keep that streak going. So will she be able to defeat the smaller but crazier JBF tonight for the Valkyrie Women's title? We'll have to find out by the end of this match.
As Cynthia Terry, as stated by, with Cynthia Terry, she won the X1 briefcase last November. She would then go on to cash in that same exact briefcase against Cameron Williams at Starstruck this past January, where she would go on to receive and get her first title. JBF, on the other hand, would have to take a different route as she became the Redemption Pro Women's Championship, but Redemption Pro, after they decided to sell their rights and their promotion to Legacy World Wrestling higher up, she then became the Legacy Uprising Women's champion, the champion, and she has an opponent lined up for Uprising Los Angeles. Cynthia Terry, on their hand, this is her recently scheduled match. She didn't know about this match until recently, a couple weeks ago. Will that factor in to her mental state?
Most likely, because JBF over here, she's had some time, I believe, to prepare herself for this match at Ultimate X. But Cynthia, on the other hand, like you said, a couple weeks back, she recently heard about this. So I don't think that she had the right training or enough time to prepare herself for the abilities and the wrestling capabilities that JBF has. So she wasn't able to, like, mentally and physically get herself ready for what she's going to go through tonight.
A slap
So she's
to the
not.
face of Cynthia Terry by JBF. Cynthia Terry with that chip up. These two are faction members of the same faction, but in this match, we aren't really seeing the buddy. It's very, very confusing. Are they gonna still remain friends after it's all said and done here tonight, regardless of the winner, or will this impact the GOAT Squad completely?
I believe that this will affect the GOAT Squad simply because of how aggressive Cynthia Terry is able to get sometimes. She has gotten very aggressive through social media. She showed it before, and I don't think that'll be safe for the team, or that'll be safe for JBF at least. So, I mean, but hey, for all we know, she could control her temper this one time and be able to put this aside and congratulate her GOAT Squad sister.
JBF with that Salida del Sol to Cynthia Terry. Cynthia Terry may be in some danger of losing her title here tonight against potentially one of her best friends in the GOAT squad, as she goes kicked out by Cynthia Terry, saving her title reign, continuing to be champion, potentially for a couple more minutes or a couple few seconds. Again, JBF went to the pin, but not enough. What can you tell us? What do you think might be going on in the mind of JBF?
JBF's motivation right now is to be the first ever woman in Legacy history, I believe, to hold 2 women's championships at the same time. So having that in the back of her head,
Cynthia Terry looking to
trying to
set up
remember
for that famous super kick of hers, connect with JBF.
will Cynthia be able to
Going
win
for the
right now?
pin.
Could this
Kick out.
possibly JBF managing to kick out of that? Just
JBF
barely.
with some heart, a heart of a warrior. Cynthia Terry wanting to keep her title reign alive. Let's not forget that she beat Dawn Torres at Legacy 5 to get her second title in Legacy World Wrestling. And a big trigger knee strike by JBF. JBF, like I said before, a heart of a warrior. But Cynthia Terry, being the more taller woman, the more experienced woman. JBF with that corner DDT. As she goes for a submission maneuver, can she be able to connect this? She goes for the pin. Could it be enough for JBF? No, kickouts. What do you think? What must be going on both their minds right now? Mentally, physically.
Since this match is getting as big as it is, kind of, and there's a lot of big deal stuff happening, a lot of very near falls, and a lot of big moves and
JBF.
signatures. I believe that they're both actually worried about
JBF.
exactly my point. They're both getting basically fucked up in this match.
Could she retain? Kicked out by JBF.
Could Cynthia,
2.5.
another near fall, like we've said.
She goes to the top rope. Cynthia Terry on the top
Heart
rope.
of a warrior.
Can she go? Knees meeting her on her descent down. Your thoughts on JBF's heart right now? On her passion?
She has a big ass heart. Like we said, she has the heart of a warrior. She's able to kick out of all these moves while she is getting destroyed. Not destroyed, but they're both getting messed up in this match.
On the rope. JBF going for a tope. No. We thought she was going for a tope, but she just hit a Hurricane Rana from inside the ring to the outside of the ring. Athleticism at its finest. Kind of like World Wrestling. These aren't superstars, they're wrestlers, they're athletes.
This is crazy.
We understand that she spoke to JBF about her work ethic and how she prepared for this match.
The only thing I can say right now is I'm in shock at JBF's heart.
Cynthia Terry in trouble here. She could lose the title as the ref counts, beginning to count. Let's not forget that we are under the Legacy World Wrestling standard rules, a 20 count. If neither of these competitors make it back into the ring, that we won't have a winner, but we will still see Cynthia Terry as championship rules, and it favors the champion, JBF. Continuing on the attack inside the ring with the cutter. Can it be enough as she goes for a pin? 1, 2, kick out by Cynthia Terry.
Another near fall. another near fall, like the 5th one tonight by Cynthia and JBF.
On the top rope now, JBF looking to fly. 360 dive by JBF to Cynthia Terry. Pin attempt again. 2, 3, no. Kick out by Cynthia Terry again. Near
Just
fall
like
after
the
near
6th
fall.
Near fall. Both of them are showing heart tonight.
How many times in your career calling matches have you seen this many near falls?
This is actually the first time I have seen this many near falls, even though I have been
Kicked off by
commentating
JBF.
for another show.
Able to get
There's
out
been a lot
right
of near
on
falls
time. Now Cynthia Terry on the mat. Kick out by Terry at 2.5 again. Near fall after near fall, like you said. Cynthia Terry, JBF, both competitors. As the ref checking on Cynthia Terry now. Can she continue this match? Does this spell bad luck for the champion? She gets up
As
real
we've
quick.
seen, JBF
JBF.
with the heart,
Taking her down to the mat again.
still being able to beat her ass enough to affect her.
JBF clearly hungrier than Cynthia Terry. She gets another pin. 2. Kick out at 2.5.
JBF wants
continuing.
to set up history. She wants to create history tonight. That's what's pushing her as much as she's being pushed.
And she goes for
What's
another
giving her
dive.
this much.
This time meeting her. Cynthia Terry might still be alive and kicking in this match as she picks up JBF, drops her, and goes for a suplex. Going for the pin. Could it be enough? 2, 3. Cynthia Terry is still
Cynthia
the
retaining.
champion. Your thoughts on this match?
Although JBF had more heart than she did, managing to kick out of everything she did, managing to show that she is a true fighter, she just didn't have enough to defeat Cynthia Terry. Let's just hope though this doesn't create any tension between Goat Squad now. Then Cynthia and JBF have had this intense match, and JBF lost.
There we
just
see
need
the
to-
current and still champion, Valkyrie Women's Champion, Cynthia Terry.
This
You have
match
to
was
think
crazy.
that match is going to change her view and outlook. She nearly lost tonight. Do you think
Plenty
she's
of
going to have to go
times, too.
back and rethink her strategy? as we gear up for this Legacy World Championship match between Rob Kamen, who is a former Legacy World Champion. He beat Duncan Welker at the New Blood tournaments.
Yes, sir.
And then we have this man, Joe Crimson, won at Supercard Chicago against Steven Shaw, but then was challenged by
once again.
Rob Kamen and Charles Storm, which the winner here tonight, the winner of this match faces Charles Storm in the co-main event. Will it be Rob Kamen walking in against Charles Storm, or will Joe Crimson retain right now and face Charles Storm later, as both men look over the title?
Both have 2 matches tonight regardless, which sucks because if this match ends up being very hardcore, then they're just going to be drained mentally and physically, and they're not going to know what to do.
The bell
So
rings.
either way, Charles is going to win. On his shoulders now,
Taking him down.
Blackjack.
Crimson able to reverse that. Picking him up.
Oh, what does he have? Full Nelson suplex by JC. Also in
JC
Goat
now.
Squad,
Joe Crimson picking him up on, pressing him over his head.
which is a lot because he's like
Drops
240.
him down.
Dropping him on the floor now.
What's next? What is this new Joe Crimson going to do as he
Oh my
applies,
god.
not even wanting a submission, just wanting to damage Rob Kamen. Let's not forget, Rob
JC.
Kamen debuted last October
Against Casey Marr and became the Intercontinental Champion his first night on the job.
and
Oh my god, a
knees to the
backstabber.
back. Reversal, clothesline. Take him down.
No, JC just standing over him.
Knee
A
to the
knee
face.
to the face. Rob Kamen now on top of this match.
Crimson, Joe Crimson, possibly looking a little worried. He might not be able to walk out of here in this match as champion. He's just met the ring post and the
Arm drag.
mats. Rob Kamen
Now,
with that slingshot
dropkick.
drop kick, a slingshot drop kick.
Now JC grabbing his leg.
It's anyone's match right now. But tell us a little about
Pretty
Rob
much.
Kamen. What can you tell us about Rob Kamen?
Rob Kamen now. He is, like you said, a former world champion. And he won it at the New Blood tournament, but he lost to Charles at L5, which was an amazing match, by the way. And he's also, like we previously stated, he is a former Intercontinental Champion that he beat Casey Marr for at, it was in October, sometime in October, I believe it was at Redemption, or was it? It was maybe after Redemption, right? Sometime in there. But he is the Brick Township Warrior. He is, seems to be the underdog of these situations. And it's crazy. Because he could possibly come out on top tonight.
Joe Crimson now in possession of Rob Kamen. Stomping on Rob Kamen. Now we're on the top rope. We've never really seen him in the top rope as much as he goes. Knees colliding with the abdomen of the champion.
Champion in trouble now.
champion now. What's he setting up for? The slingshot, clothesline, nearly almost just ripping Rob Cannon's head off his shoulders.
Oh my God.
Picking him up, dropping him, going for the pin. Could it be enough? Kick outs at 2.5. Rob Kamen not giving up.
Not giving up just yet.
Picking him up, dropping him, making him bite his own tongue with that move. Could it be enough to walk out as the new champion? Never mind. You can never jump the gun when calling a match like this. What can you tell us? What can you tell us about Joe Crimson as he came into this match here tonight?
Now Joe Crimson, he is the current world champion, as we can see. And he also won it recently. He beat Charles for it. Or no. Yeah, hold on. I seem to forgot my stats. But yeah, he is the current world champion. He won it against Steven Shaw at Supercard. My bad, not Charles. He defeated Steven Shaw. That little shrimp ass motherfucker. But he beat him at Supercard Chicago too. He is a current member of GOAT Squad, one of the best factions to ever coexist with any other faction. And he is also the current Legacy United Kingdom champion, which is a big deal because he is the first UK champion in Legacy. And he also was a tag team champion back then in August time with S2 before they lost to GOAT Squad in the main event of World War III. And as we saw, that match was psycho. And this match is pretty crazy too. So for all we know, anything can happen at this point. Anything.
Both these competitors on the outside, on the concrete floor. Don't forget that this isn't like any other Legacy rap, because there really isn't a ramp. It's just concrete.
True.
Joe Crimson just firing, trying to retain here. Rob Kamen. You can hear the ref continuing to count. Don't forget that these men have a count of 20. They have to be in the ring before the ref counts to 20. And let's not forget that if the ref counts to 20 and either of these men are on the outside, it benefits the world champion. It benefits Joe Crimson. As he just hits him with the clothesline. Introducing a steel chair. Some reference, this match does could end in a DQ. And Joe Crimson finding a loophole with that move.
The match isn't over yet.
Rob Kamen able to take down his opponent from the top rope while his opponent was potentially celebrating already. You never celebrate too early.
Usually when you celebrate too early, you end up losing. I don't know what's happening.
Taking him up on the shoulders. Not able to connect as Rob Kamen, the ref now, knowing that this would end in a DQ, throwing the chair out of the ring. Crimson picking him up, taking him down with that move as he taunts with the crowd. Picking him up, dropping him again onto the mat. Again, going for the pin. Could it be enough? Kick out.
Once again, another kick out tonight.
Joe Crimson. Again, Rob Kamen going again for that pin, but again, Joe Crimson able to kick out. As Joe Crimson, clothesline, taking him down.
Once he's taking him down.
On the outside, Rob Kanan in possession of the chair. What's he gonna do? And the ref's calling it. The ref is calling for the match. Rob Kanan with the disqualification. This does benefit Joe Crimson.
Joe's still the champion.
As Rob with a smirk. I don't think he wanted to beat Joe Crimson. I think he wants to beat another man.
Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Everybody knows my name, shit. I'ma have this whole fucking game list, fitting with the same wit. And I'm gonna be famous, ain't nobody able to delay this. Coming up, I had a vision to make it. Never wanted to be nothing, always wanted to play shit. Sit in class, always wondering why I'm on the same shit. How the hell am I different if we all know the same shit? I ain't never let them doubt me, it's about me. Keep my head down, let my mouth speak. They surround me, they all about the clout, see where the crowd be. Every time I speak loudly, they more about me. Man, you know I got a bounty on these lousy ass haters that surround me. So they doubt me, they don't know nothing about me. So the mouth free, I'ma change that soon. Better watch out now, see?
I just wanna be the greatest. Yeah. And I just wanna be famous. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Yeah. And I just wanna be famous. Yeah.
And I'm not playing any more games. Either put me on the charts or I'll put you up in flames. Better recognize art, cause I don't forget names. Should've seen me from the start, coming at you like a train. Think I'm about to fall apart every single fucking day. Seeing all these damn stars with my well-deserved fame. And I spit these gold bars while they spitting out shit. Man, I give this shit hard, but it gives me back pain. I wanna be a spectacle, they skeptical. But man, I got the chemical, exceptional. I do it all intentional, professional. So I can make a decimal incredible. I'm not thinking, man, they're saying that I've gone insane. I'm not ever gonna make it cause the game has changed. I'm not good enough, man, no that's not okay. Tell me that shit again and I'll stop your brain.
I just wanna be the greatest. Yeah. And I just wanna be famous. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Yeah. And I just wanna be famous.
trash man. I'm the trash man. This is the things that I'm afraid. She's been ignoring my calls. We have been smoking and weed. I get so drunk that I can't speak. Yeah, nothing's working out. Our future's looking bleak and I say free beers are so messed up. Get drunk and can't shut up. She says that I drink too much. I'm fucked up and she hates my guts. She says I need to grow up. I'm driving fast to get away.
We gear up for the men's X1 ladder match. 6 competitors. 1 winner. You guys can see ladders scattered on both sides of the ring. More ladders can be introduced at any time. As you can see, Cody Hagan officially making his legacy return after losing to ZZ West at Legacy 5. We got former world champion Dixon Moore calling to beat Alexander Otto to be in this match. The internet champion Nicholas Rodriguez. Then we have newcomer Tyler Murray versus a returning Elias DeMarco.
Trash man.
Who are you excited? Who do you think has what it takes to take it all the way? To have that ultimate opportunity.
There's 2 people, I believe, have the ability to take it all the way in this match to win.
And
Those people are Nicholas Rodriguez and Elias DeMarco. And this is going to be a very exciting match because Elias, he's returning. That would be amazing to watch. I hope he stuffs someone in the trash can tonight.
Dixon Moore suffering. Is getting on the wrong side of Cody Hagan. Cody Hagan sporting a long beard. What's your thoughts on that beard?
It's different than from what we usually see.
No hair in sight for Cody Hagan. Looks like Elias DeMarco is joining Cody Hagan at ringside. This can't be good as 6 competitors have to just battle it out.
Anybody can win this match at any moment, anytime.
What's your thoughts on Tyler Murray, the newcomer, a part of the Uprising roster here in this match?
He has a lot of potential. He has a lot of potential. And not to mention, he has a lot on his shoulders considering he's the only person in the Uprising that will be able to be in this match. It's
Do you think he
crazy.
can take it?
I don't know anybody can take it at this point.
Your thoughts on Dixon Moore?
Dixon, the former world champion, losing to Steven Shaw.
He never lost to Steven Shaw. Steven Shaw was handed this title.
You right. Which is the reason why he doesn't deserve the title even more than we all think he does. Yeah, he don't deserve it at all. He's like 12 pounds. JC destroyed him. And I believe Casey Marr. Damn.
Thoughts on that low blow earlier tonight? It's gonna really hurt the former world heavyweight champion. It's gonna leave a mark. It's gonna hurt in the morning.
Yeah, which will only
Colin and the internet champion inside of the ring, Nicholas Rodriguez, multiple world champion.
He debuted against Nick. Now Colin getting the ladder out.
Looks like Colin will be the first to climb the ladder as he looks to be trying to get a hold of the briefcase.
Cody now.
Dixon Moore trying to push the ladder. Not strong enough.
Oh, Nick trying to now. Well, slamming his head into everybody.
Trying to, maybe that was a way to try to push the ladder. We may never know.
Everybody hates Dixon, I guess. It is what it is. Getting the ladder once again.
Tyler Murray, the newcomer.
The newest one was matched.
He looks to have a clear path to the briefcase. Cody Hagan targeting Elias DeMarco.
Oh my.
As you can see, the top cam presented by Insider Media Productions. A better view of the action. We saw it earlier tonight in the women's X1 ladder match. The top cam. We can see all the action from the top of the ladder as Cody Hagan.
Oh my God.
Cody Hagan.
To the floor.
Cody Hagan with the strength, the big man. Pushed the ladder.
In this match.
He might have just ended Dixon Moore's career. He might have just ended him right there. Dixon Moore falling from that height.
That one push. That was a solid like 10 feet. Or more.
And Nicholas Rodriguez, Cody Hagan, those two have history. Dixon Moore on top of the ladder.
But he did it. They're just watching him. They're not trying to do anything about it.
We got a different angle from the top cam again. Dixon Moore might just be trying to unhook the briefcase. If this man wins the briefcase, he could cash in later on tonight against Jay Crimson or the winner of Tommy Jordan versus Derek.
Or Charles too. Charles could do it too.
Cody Hagan, the big man in this match, in the ring, all alone with Tyler Murray, with the ladder in his possession. A big man like that with the ladder in his possession does not spell good things for the rest of these competitors. Elias DeMarco joining him on top of the ladder. These two competitors.
Back in the ring now.
Nicholas Rodriguez trying to take down Elias DeMarco. Tyler Murray trying to take down Cody Hagan. But they are not. But because a power bomb by Tyler Murray. Elias DeMarco getting pushed off the ladder.
Oh my God, off the ladder.
The trash man might have just felt like trash with that impact.
Might have just got trashed. That's crazy.
Suplex
Stealing his
by
gimmick.
Rodriguez
Oh my God.
to Collins as the ladder stays still, not set up. Cody
Nick now
Hagan
setting the
back
ladder
to his
back
feet.
up.
Oh, with these
Going
two
up as
men
fast as he
with
can.
history. Cody Hagan.
Cody.
Nicholas Rodriguez kicked Cody Hagan out of the GOAT Squad this past January at Kingdom Come after he failed to bring home
amazing.
the world title. Now, in possession of the briefcase, can Nicholas Rodriguez be able to walk away as X1 briefcase holder as Dixon Moore and Nicholas Rodriguez battle on top of the ladder? Powerbomb by Collins.
Oh my God. Colin with the power bomb.
Now getting a hold of the briefcase. Dixon Moore dangling a powerbomb again.
Oh my, this is Powerbomb City.
Powerbomb City from Collins. Elias DeMarco now climbing to the top of the ladder. Collins trying to stop him. He's trying to stop him. And an elbow straight to Collins.
He's getting
Elias DeMarco. He's unhooking it.
Once again.
He's unhooking the briefcase. He unhooks it. Elias
DeMarco.
DeMarco is
his
Mr.
return.
X1. As we watch the highlights,
That's amazing.
your thoughts on this match.
Elias DeMarco, I told you, I see either him or Nick could win, and Elias with the dub. This will be crazy. He could be another world champ. This could be his. How many world titles has he held here?
0, none.
This could be his first.
If I
He could have
was,
been a world champion.
if I was
They
any
defeated him.
of the world championship competitors, I would be scared.
There are 1,440 minutes in a day. There are 1,440 minutes in a day. Only 6 of them matter. Brute Adidas Wrestling.
He kicked out.
Gearing up for the second Legacy World Championship match. This time, Joe Crimson. You can say that he won his match against Rob Kamen, even though Rob Kamen actually on purposely, he got himself disqualified. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. As he faces Charles Storm in the co-main event right now. Here it is time. After tonight, we find out who the real world champion is. Joe Crimson.
Yes, sir. Here we have it, the co-main event, like you said. We have JC, your world champion. And he's facing somebody who has been the world champion 2 times before this. He also won the X1 briefcase last year. It was the championship, the X1 championship last year at a Battle Royal in Legacy 4, I believe.
Yep. He would go on to trade that championship in for a world title match against Jesus Perez. After Jesus Perez won the title at No Surrender, it was all...
This match is already getting off to a brewer's start.
As Crimson just pounding the face of Charles Storm. Joe Crimson trying to taunt with the crowd. Charles Storm coming back,
throwing him off.
Blood raining down his face already.
Suplex.
Charles Storm already bleeding in this match.
And it just started. Oh.
Incredible move by Charles Storm. Charles Storm,
oh my God,
the man, a record-breaking reign of 300 plus days.
Close to a year.
Close to a year. He was just a couple weeks away from completing a 1-year journey of being world champion, but it all came to an end at Back 4 Blood when that man, the current world champion Joe Crimson, ended his reign after he tapped out at Back 4 Blood. But he would not be able to. He would not be able to win the world title that night because Dixon Moore got the upper hand and was able to become world champion. But the world champ Dixon Moore would then get stripped of the title a few hours later, and it would be given, not won, but given, handed to Stephen Shaw. But we all saw what Stephen Shaw became at Supercard Chicago 2, a 1-title man. Sadly, he still has that title.
Him in that match.
Sadly, he still has the U.S. title.
Brainbuster by
Going to the pin.
JC.
Could it be enough to win and retain?
US
Kick
title
out
from
by
tonight
Charles Storm.
because he low-blowed Casey.
Charles Storm kicking out of that brainbuster.
Very powerful brainbuster.
Whipping them into the ropes. Your thoughts on Charles Storm?
Drag. Punching in the head now. JC is being dominated. Arm drag by JC once again.
What is Joe Crimson thinking of doing now? We saw him do this in the other match earlier tonight. Pressing him over his head. Drops him down to the mat.
Was a far drop considering JC is 6'5".
Going for the pin. Cut it to enough. Kick out by the championship challenger. Charles Storm bleeding from his face, bleeding from his forehead after Joe Crimson. After Joe Crimson legit just started pounding his face in at the beginning of this match. He goes to the top rope.
Well, what's gonna happen now?
going to happen.
JC
Goes,
is back up.
diving, catching in there,
my
going for a pin. Could it be
What
enough?
was that?
Kick out.
Kick out by
Kick
Charles
out.
Storm.
By Charles
This was
Storm.
crazy. Oh my god. This match is... Charles could be dead.
Charles, I'm surprised he kicked out.
Me too. Catching him with
Sending
a
to the outside
brainbuster.
of the ring.
Lobbing him over the top rope.
Sending him into the barricade. He goes. Throwing him into the barricade. Folks, we've seen Elias DeMarco win the X1 briefcase earlier, just in the last match. Can we see a cash in?
He could possibly cash in tonight, yeah. We could see Elias DeMarco.
What is Joe Quinlan going to do now?
What's he
What
going
is he
for?
doing? What
Oh my
is he
God, no.
setting up?
What's this? Oh my god. Oh
Leg
my
drop.
god.
A leg drop from
Leg
the
drop from the
apron
apron.
to the barricade. And folks, I can guarantee that was better than what Kip Saban did to Sammy Guevara at Double or Nothing a few weeks ago.
Sammy Guevara trained from Houston, where I am from.
Taken
That's
down,
amazing.
reversal by Charles Storm.
Charles
And,
with another senton to JC.
As he goes again, what's his plan here? Just bring the
Going on the
rope.
ropes now.
Jumping and a senton.
Oh my god.
Again, going for the
obsessing
pin.
over sentons.
Could it be enough to win? Kick out by Joe
Kick out by
Clinton.
JC.
Joe Crimson getting sent to the corner.
Oh my god, a drop kick in the corner.
He's not done. Another one.
Charles now seems to be on top of this match, even after JC hit the powerful leg drop.
Do
Oh
you,
my God.
do you think that Joe Crimson is thinking about the disqualification that Rob came and got himself DQ'd earlier tonight, that he got a DDT onto a steel chair? Do you think that's going to affect him?
I
Kicked out
believe
by
he's
Joe
still
Crimson.
feeling the effects of that attack. Hence the reason why Charles beat the hell out of him. Because he's too tired to try to
Pick
hit
him
me
up,
loose.
dropping him onto
Oh my
the mat.
god.
Again, going for another pin. Could it be enough? Kicked out by Joe Clemson
Kick
at
out.
2.5. The crowd going wild as Charles Storm going for a
Oh my
submission.
god. What's this?
Could it be enough?
He has him in a submission. Could he tap out from this move? Oh my god, grabbing his arm, ripping it out. Oh my god.
Joe Crimson not giving up as he sends him into the rope.
What's
In
this?
the middle rope. DDT.
Rope DDT. Taking out Charles.
As he flips off the camera.
What a legend. That's your world champion, everybody.
So much.
Applaud your world champion.
Let's not forget, folks, this is the new era of Lexington Wrestling. We simply do not give anything, and we do not worry about anything. Kick
You
out.
simply don't give a fuck about any of this.
Kicked out by Charles Storm. This match is still alive as he just stares down his opponent. Charles Storm looking drained.
Oh my
looking
god,
tired.
what is he going
What
for in
is
the
he
corner?
going for? What's his plan? What is he going to do? Clothesline.
God.
A clothesline.
With that clothesline.
Again, setting it up again. What's his plan here? Another clothesline.
Another clothesline. Taking off Charles' head. How is Charles still able to get up from this?
A few more clotheslines, and I feel like Al Snow would be bringing Charles to the ring.
Al Snow in his head, bro.
Joe Crimson taunting
In the
the
corner.
challenger. Again, we're going
Oh
for the
my,
clothesline.
jumping under.
This time,
Bicycle
ready.
knee.
This time he was
Knee
ready.
strike.
This time he was ready. This time he missed the clothesline and he takes him down.
Oh my god, a spinning suplex of some sort.
I don't know what to call that, but
on
he's
the top
going
rope.
on top, checking his pulse. Elbow drop
drop
from the
by
top
Charles.
rope, going for the
that
pin.
possibly be
Could it be
it?
enough? Kick out.
Oh my god, kicking out at 2 3/4. Almost was enough.
Charles
As Charles
Storm
starts taunting.
taunting his opponent,
What's this? Oh
looking
my.
for a submission.
Oh my god.
Pulling
Just some bow and
on the
arrow
leg.
type thing.
And
Bending him in half.
trying to stretch him out like an accordion. Joe Crimson easily
Playing music with JC
taking him
now.
down.
As JC flips him over.
Joe Crimson, the bigger man in this match,
Crimson now picking him up. Is he going for a, what's this?
setting him up for
Oh
a
my
power
God.
bomb.
Punching him in the face.
Charles able to get
Charles
out,
is now turning into JC.
picking him up,
What's
going,
he doing now? Oh my
taking
god.
him down.
Taking
Could
it
it be
out.
enough? Could it be
Could that
enough? The
possibly be
crowd
enough?
knows.
Kick out at 2.5.
As he looks shocked and amazed.
I'm shocked too. JC is able to go through so much tonight.
When you look at all the competitors Charles Storm has faced here in Legacy World Wrestling, he might just be.
Oh my god.
Oh my!
Going across the ring.
What incredible strength! What
JC is a
incredible
monster.
power!
Crimson is a monster.
Like I said before, from all the competitors he's faced in here in Legacy World Wrestling, is Joe Crimson the man that he
Kick
cannot
out at
take him out?
2.5.
Is he the man that he will not be able to beat?
This will be. Oh my god, this match is amazing.
As he goes to the top rope, the big
JC on the
man.
top.
No, do not do it.
What are
With
you
his
thinking?
back to the mat, with his back to his opponent.
What are you thinking?
Charles
Oh my god.
to
Ends
reverse
in
it.
throwing him up to the outside.
What's his
What does
plan
Charles
here?
have in
What
mind
is
now?
Charles doing? What is his
Oh my
plan here?
god.
Tope
Oh my
Suicida.
god. A Tope Suicida back at it now. They're
Charles
on the
Storm
outside picking Crimson up.
sending
Throwing
his
him back
opponent,
into the ring.
sending the champ into the ring, going
Going for the pin.
for the
Smart
pin.
choices by
Could it be
Charles.
enough? Kick out.
Kick out at 2.5. Barely getting his shoulder up. His left shoulder up.
What must
That's
Charles
crazy.
Storm do? What is there left to do? He goes
There's
again
nothing that he
with the
has
plan.
now. Oh, flipping
Back
over the
flip.
rope.
Another one.
Oh
Look,
my god, what's...
Oh
my God.
my! Mamma mia!
God.
It's,
Kicking
we
out at
thought it was
2.5.
over.
I thought the match was over too. JC now. In
Folks,
control.
we are witnessing a match of the year.
Candidate at least. This
Charles
is match of
Storm.
the year for all we can
Charles
see.
Storm has put on great matches here in 2019,
All of them are
and
great.
tonight is no exception.
As he... Oh, what's this?
With the
He has a
knee
submission
bar,
move in.
with the knee bar, will Charles Storm
my
be able to
God.
hang on? Can Charles hang on with the knee bar bloodied face and a kick to the nose?
Kicking him in the head.
Charles Storm not giving up, picking him up, dropping him, going for a pin.
Oh, what's
Going.
this now for a pin?
Kick out
Kick
by
out, too.
Joe Crimson.
All these near falls tonight.
So many near falls. Ultimate X should be changed to Ultimate Near Fall.
Ultimate fall.
Cutter!
Oh
A
my
cutter.
god, Cutter. This match is crazy.
Kick out by Joe
Kick out.
Crimson. Charles Storm putting on one hell of a match.
This is crazy. He's in the corner now.
Clothesline.
For something up in a clothesline.
Joe Crimson
Crimson's back on top now.
slamming into the ring, knee to the back. As Joe Crimson staring down his opponent. What's next?
What's he doing now?
What's the plan? As he looks to be grabbing a sledgehammer.
Is that even legal in this match?
Charles Storm!
Oh my
Out of nowhere! Out of nowhere! Could it be enough? Kick out by
Another
Joe
near fall.
Crimson. Near fall after near fall.
Crimson back
As you
at
can see,
it.
not legal in this match. If he would have hit Charles Storm, he would have retained the title. But
He
it would
was
have
in
ended in a
desperate
DQ.
need to retain.
A kick to the head, nearly
My God.
straight to the head. Charles Storm. The impact on both of these men. Could it be enough?
Going for the
Kick out again and
Another
again.
kick out.
Another kick out.
Oh, what's this?
Knee combo
Oh my
strike.
God, dropping him to the floor.
Senton.
Another senton. Hashtag Senton City, everyone.
Dropping him down.
Oh my
With that
God.
dive going.
From the top row.
Kick out.
Another kick out. JC with he's
Setting up for
Oh
a
my.
submission maneuver.
what's this? Oh my God. Could he possibly submit
could be
the
over.
champion?
Crimson not giving up. Joe Crimson
Good
is
old
not
Joe
giving
over here.
up. In possession of the champ. Going.
What's
We've
this?
seen this before. An
my God,
ankle
he has an
lock.
ankle lock.
What
What's
the
happening?
heck is
Hey Crimson. Yeah, I'm here again to say a few words. And that is, you better get your ass ready for the next pay-per-view after Ultimate X tonight. At No Surrender, your crown is mine. Not only that, I'm ripping your goddamn spine out of your back. I'm gonna rip the crown off your unworthy head. And tonight, I'm gonna do another thing. I'ma cost you something once again. The world. You last pay-per-view at Supercard, you had your hands wrapped around that title and I took it from you. I distracted you and now I'm here to do it again, so watch your back, Joe.
what the heck? What did he mean by costing Crimson the title? Charles Storm coming back after that ankle lock. Could it be enough to
possibly
retain
win the
the
match?
rope
He's
break?
on the ropes. No way.
The ref telling Charles that it hits illegal and he's going to have to stop the pin. Charles Storm putting him on the top
Technically counting is some type of kick out.
turnbuckle. Reversal by
Now what's
Crimson.
happening?
No.
Oh my.
Knees to the face.
Throwing him across the ring now.
The
What does
signature
Charles have
pose
in
by
mind?
Charles Storm. Setting him up. We've seen it before. Knee strike
Knee
to the face.
strike.
Could it be enough
Could that be
to
it?
win? Charles Storm.
Oh, he didn't kick out. I thought I saw him kick out. My fault. Charles Storm putting him to sleep with that knee strike.
Charles Storm is now the first ever Legacy two-time world
Ripping the title
champion.
away. This is crazy. Two-time Legacy World Champion. Well, three-time, I mean.
Two-time.
Now he is Isn't this third win?
It is the second.
Bite my time, wearing a warning sign. Wait till the world is mine. Visions I vandalize, cold in my kingdom size. Fell for these ocean eyes. You should see me in a crown. I'm gonna run this nothing down. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one by. You should see me in a crown. Your silence is my favorite sound. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one by. Count my cards, watch them fall. Blood on a marble wall. I like the way they all tell me which one is worse. Living or dying fast. Sleeping inside it hurts. I don't dream. You say, come over, baby. I think you're pretty. I think you're I'm okay, I'm not your baby. If you think I'm pretty, you should see me in a crown. I'm gonna run this nothing down. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one by. You should see me in a crown. Your silence is my favorite sound. Watch me make them down one by one by one, one by one by. You should see me in a crown. I'm gonna run this nothing.
Voices in my head, trapped in a war inside my own skin. They're pulling me under.
Tommy Jordan Jr. is getting set to make his way down to the ring in this Ultimate X main event, where he takes on the current Legacy 3-point World Heavyweight Champion, Derek. What's your thoughts on this, Simon?
I think Tommy Jordan is going to be the one to actually take the title tonight. Not even a possibility. That's not even a spoiler either. That is literally going to happen. Derek's win was genuinely a fluke. The way he won the title was by defeating Casey while he was down, which I think is complete BS. He should have taken him on like a man face to face when he was 100%, but no, he had to steal the briefcase to win, and then cash in a stolen briefcase on a beaten down man. Tommy Jordan beat Casey to begin with, so that's basically proof right there that Tommy can beat a legit champion by himself. And that's proof why he's going to beat Derek, because Derek couldn't do it when Casey was 100%. Notice how let's flashback how at No Surrender he had to get Aaron Montano's help to defeat him to begin with. Like, the hell is this man even doing?
Taking back off the No Surrender match, it may be true Derek did have to get some outside help, but let's not forget World War III, that's a couple months later. Casey Marr did the exact same thing as we prepare to see the World Heavyweight Champion make his entrance.
You do have a point there on that. But I did talk to Casey after the match, and he said he genuinely had zero idea who those guys were. He didn't know who Top North was, and to be fair, none of us really remembered them either, so it's not like he actually had to get help necessarily, but the help did. It did help him out a lot, I have to say. But, hey, in the ending of it all, he still won. So, hey, that's all that matters at this point, you know.
The infamous Top North, whoever they may be, wherever they may be now, probably at some bingo hall, wrestling for a hot dog and a handshake. But let's keep going. As Derek entering the ring, that title shining under the bright lights here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Can Derek be able to retain during his first title defense?
I don't believe he will be able to, but hey, anything's possible at this point, so let's see what can happen with Derek, I guess.
As
even
we
though Tom's
prepare,
obviously going to win.
as you can see the title on the screen, these two competitors facing off against each other. Tommy Jordan here tonight, here in the main event, able to challenge for the title, all due to what happened at Supercard Chicago 2, where he defeated Casey Marr in the main event. Will he be able to get another win here tonight against the new World Heavyweight Champion? Or will this man Derek be able to walk away still with the title in his possession? Or will we see a new champion be crowned? We've seen a lot of world titles change hands as of late, including earlier tonight, Charles Storm beating Joe Crimson, but was it a stained victory after Rob Kamen would go on to attack him earlier prior in the night when Rob Kamen lost due to DQ when he hit Crimson with the steel chair. But let's talk about this match as the title gets hoisted in the air. This match is officially for the title as both men get prepared for this potential battle as the bell rings. These two tie up. Derek in control. What can you tell us about Derek and his journey to here tonight?
Here we have, let's bring up stats, alright? Here we have Derek. He is 6'1", he's 227 pounds. Tommy, though, is 6'1", but he's 231, obviously being the beefier one. But let's get back to Derek, alright? Derek, he is your former Legacy Intercontinental Champion. He defeated Casey at No Surrender in that amazing match of the year in the 3 Stages of Hell, you know, after Aaron came and helped him. But anyways, he is also a former tag team champion with Suicide Solution, I think, right? That's what they were called, Eddie?
I guess so.
Yeah, the tag team champion with them, which was, you know, JC, your former world champion, and Deshaun Walton, wherever he may be. And he is also a former X1 briefcase holder after he stole it from Curtis Sider. And he had an amazing feud with Casey over the summer of 2018 for the Intercontinental title that all just started with a simple table match that he happened to lose. Yeah, he got pissed at that. There was some major trash talking in group chats between them two, and that's what began the big blockbuster feud with Casey and Derek, which was crazy. And this man has been working his ass off since early 2018. I believe February, early March time is whenever he came into Legacy. And at Legacy 4, this man lost in the main event to Johnny Hazard, and I forgot who else, to be honest. But that happened, and he's been here for a while. I mean, it's all in due time. Then he finally got a world title shot, or world title. But hey, Tommy Jordan might be able to actually defeat him tonight. Not even might, he will defeat him tonight. That is my genuine belief. Nobody can change my opinion on that. So when he wins, I'll be here to tell everybody I told you so. Because I'm calling it. It's going to happen tonight.
Let's not count out Derek just yet, as Derek able to reverse that counter attack Tommy Jordan now potentially in trouble as Derek and Tommy Jordan tie up, getting pushed to the back, and he catches Tommy Jordan, throwing him into the ropes. Derek looking a little fired up, wearing all blue tonight, probably representing his vengeance days when the brand split was a go, but tonight it's not about who's the better brand, who's the better champion. It's about the long journey. He went up the mountain, he captured the title, but now he has to stay on top of the mountain. He took his seat on the throne, but now he has to stay there. He has to defend it. Can he be able to walk away still the man on top of the mountain, the man still seated on the throne? Or will this man, Tommy Jordan, former United States champion, be able to dethrone him in his first title defense?
I believe there's a big possibility he'll be able to dethrone him, considering that Tommy was able to do what Derek couldn't. That is defeat Casey Moore at full health.
Kick out by Tommy Jordan.
Like I said, this man is gonna win. He's gonna win. Even though all he did was a simple kick
Another
out.
kick out by Tommy Jordan.
Fueling the fire.
Derek looking a little fired up, setting his opponent up for something possibly great, but Tommy Jordan catches him. A kick to the midsection. Tommy Jordan, no stranger to high-risk matches, as he is the man who, quote-unquote, retired Isaac Barton in April at Legacy 5.
Even though Isaac Barton is back, he
drops him on his head.
He was able to defeat him for the U.S. title win, which was a big deal.
But let's not forget, he dropped the title to a newcomer in Stephen Shaw at Back 4 Blood. Will that be affecting him mentally?
Most likely, because Stephen Shaw is a shrimp, and I do not think that he will be able to do anything, considering earlier tonight.
Could it be enough for Tommy to become new champion as Derek is able to kick out?
But yeah, like I said, Stephen Shaw, being the little shrimp bitch than he is, he low-blowed Casey earlier tonight, which was the biggest bitch move I've ever seen in my life. But hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, he decided to play his cards.
Looking for something, looking to put his opponent's head to the mat, knee colliding with the head of Tommy Jordan. Derek now looking a little fired up with a combo and a flurry of clothesline as he takes down Tommy Jordan. The ref wanting to move out of the way. Tommy Jordan with the reversal there. We're going to talk about Tommy Jordan and his road here in Legacy.
Tommy arrived earlier this year, 2019, January time, and he was cutting promos and pissed literally everybody off in the back. Nobody
and face first onto the mat.
He was able to get genuine heat by doing what he was doing. This man is a genius with words. He was able to get everybody worked up and pissed. And then he won the U.S. title, which made everybody even more heated because, one, nobody liked him, and two, he was amazing at wrestling, and they knew he was, and that is why he was able to pick it up and defeat Isaac.
For a power bomb. I think he's going for the buckle bomb. Not enough as he lets go. Tommy Jordan in trouble here as he hits his head, the back of his head onto the mats, but more again on Tommy Jordan.
Tommy Jordan, other than winning the U.S. title, he was in the 30-man clash at After Dark, but he was eliminated by Jake Matthews. I believe he had a decent run in the clash, and like he says himself, literally zero fucks about anybody's opinion on him, as he always expresses that on social media. So, yeah, I mean, I believe this man will be
and Derek retained. Could it be enough? Kicked out by Tommy Jordan at 2.5. Derek looking frustrated. The ref telling Derek that it wasn't enough. As Tommy Jordan stomping his feet onto the abdomen of Derek. Tommy Jordan might just have the number of Derek here tonight. But let's not count.
As he has the number of everybody.
Derek out. As he goes, Derek able to reverse this time. Clothesline on the outside. The crowd going a little crazy for these two competitors. A slap by Derek to Tommy Jordan. Disrespecting Tommy Jordan. Is that a good idea on Derek's part?
That's nowhere near a good idea because this man will literally get right back up and beat the hell out of him. So, I think that in Derek's
elbow
exact
strike
see,
by
it's already
Tommy.
happening. It's already happening.
Derek able to reverse it, landing, putting all his weight onto Tommy Jordan.
Which isn't that much.
Derek now going for a pin, rope break by Tommy Jordan. Great ring awareness by Tommy
Jordan Jr. Tommy seems to be knowing what he's doing more than Derek does, as Derek is always testing Tommy, and I genuinely think that is the biggest mistake Derek will make.
Tommy Jordan Jr. putting him in the middle of the ring. Legs on the rope. Will the referee allow a kick out by Derek? Even with that rope assist. Tommy Jordan picking him up, dropping him onto the mat. Derek reversing that. Tommy Jordan wisely getting out of the ring. Probably needs a couple of seconds to himself.
I mean, he has been doing great things in the ring, so he does need a little bit of time, you know.
Tommy Jordan dropping him once again onto the mat. Tommy Jordan being really offensive in this match, really putting all the moves together as Derek in trouble here, as Derek taps out. Derek tapping out after that submission maneuver applied by Tommy Jordan Jr. Tommy Jordan Jr. is the world champion.
I told everybody. What did I say tonight? I told y'all that Tommy Jordan would defeat Derek because Derek can't seem to do anything when everyone's at 100%. Like I said, predicting the future.
Love him or hate him, Tommy Jordan is the new legacy world heavyweight champion. 3-point world heavyweight champion.
The third ever 3-point world heavyweight champion. The real question is, will he be able to be
of
as
multiple
great
champions here in Legacy World Wrestling? Congratulations to Tommy Jordan Jr. on this victory. As what the heck in the world is going on? A very creepy vibe. Very creepy video. A swing set.
What's this video supposed to be?
Don't even know. Creepy vibes. I'm getting really weird deja vu. Is that Crimson? Is that Crimson, formerly known as Ace Young? Sister Abigail by Crimson, taking down the new world heavyweight champion.
This is a masterpiece.
As
We've
both
had
these
two
men
amazing
stare
things happen
down,
tonight.
folks, I think we have a challenger for the new champion, and we thank you for joining us here tonight at Ultimate X.
I'm in shock.